Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I am James Cebulski. One of the hottest teams in the NHL will look to keep their heater going tonight. The moment of truth has arrived. It's time to drop the puck. The Jets will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Poked away in the neutral zone. Oh, big-time use of physicality on that one.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that tip.
And that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. Quick feed to Dumaine. Broken up by Bradford. Moves the puck. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And not much on that one. Puck picked up by Poitras. Vegas moves it ahead. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. What a chance here! Goes right to the crease! And a penalty's coming up on the play!
He's ahead of the pack here, off to the races, and he gets taken down from behind, and that's going to be a penalty shot, tripping all day long.
Dumaine's got the puck, and here he comes. Makes the stop under pressure. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Still scoreless in this one. And they take possession off the trot here in their own end. Winnipeg's got it in their own zone. Bus picking up steam. And he takes the dish. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Grabbed along the board by Pop. Pass back to the point. Way off target. Sends a pass over. Here's a short pass to Entropov. The Jets have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Oh, a clutch save! Quick shot, and another stop! In front of the net, the goaltender covers for a whistle on the play. Both teams readying here for the face-off. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. To his teammate. Grabs the puck. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
I used to cut the palms out of my gloves so I could hold, but anytime you're a step behind and you reach with one hand, you're going to the box.
Well, both teams dig in for the face-off here, just moments away. It's our first opportunity to look at the power play unit here.
First power play of the game, and an opportunity to go up by one. And analytics will tell you, when you score first, chances are you win the game.
Brissell's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And that slides right out to center ice. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. And down it goes as the puck goes free. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. The Golden Knights played along the boards. And he's taken down, the official's arm signaling for a penalty. Here comes the call. Gabo's been nabbed for tripping. Puck set to drop. We've got some 4-on-4 coming up.
4-on-4, you want to utilize north, south, east, west, and capitalize on the speed with the extra ice available. You can bet your coaching staff is going to put some pretty quick players out there.
Moves it to the middle. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. McLennan swooping in on the attack. And as he skates back out onto the ice, it's a power play. They'll have to go to work here. And that's blocked in traffic. Moves it quickly over to puck draw. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Takes that pass back at the point. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. Slides it across. Gets his stick on it. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. Both teams back to even strength as the power play comes up empty-handed, and we are still tied.
Well, the only good thing about that power play unit was they got in zone and got set up. But you can have all the possession time in the world, but if it doesn't generate opportunity, means nothing.
Bigra's got it against the boards. Winnipeg's got the puck behind the net. Stopped with ease. The Golden Knights gain control of the puck. The Jets pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Oh, talk about finishing your check. Wow. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing.
Don't forget that 50-50 draws coming up in the third period. Grab tickets for a chance at the grand prize.
Here in the late goings of the period, still no score in this one. Coaches won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the tired group that they're playing against.
Oh, tremendous stop on the play! Takes the feed from the wing. Quick pass to Holtz. Oh, love defensive stick work there to poke that one away. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. Both teams still feeling each other out as we are scoreless here to start the second. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Well, this is a tightly contested game. I mean, really structured, if you will, James, on both ends of the ice. But both teams have to figure out a way to get to the interior. You got to fight and you got to drive the net.
Scooped up along the wall by Lindgren. The Jets play it along the wing. Moves it to Bigra. Let's see what the officials are calling. The Golden Knights are getting penalized for slashing. Bradford's got the puck from the back end. Coachie's going to play it against the half wall. Puck set across the blue line. Sends it out in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Turn that chance aside.
Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
Power play continues with this offensive zone draw.
Well, yeah, there's a numbers advantage, and they also have the advantage that the goaltender is extremely fatigued. They got to drive the net, James.
Winnipeg's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. There's one. Scores! They convert on the power play and get it done.
And it's so important when you're on the power play to have precise execution of your passes, and you're able to move coverage. That's exactly what they did, and they're able to convert.
The Jets have been pushing and pushing and pushing, and they finally get a goal here in period number 2.
I really like their game, James, and they haven't gotten frustrated, and that's a key element, especially when you're getting a ton of chances and you haven't been able to cash in. But they do execute, they convert, so this should open the game up for them.
Winnipeg's got a hold of the puck. Slides it on over to Luchenko. With possession along the wall. The Jets play the puck from the back of the net. Here's a chance. And that shot gets caught in traffic. The Golden Knights take it across the line. Winnipeg's got a hold of it along the wall. From the left side, they gain the zone. Sends it down low. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off.
The Golden Knights have been playing great defensively. Their sticks are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Winnipeg's message going into this one when we talked to them at the morning skate was to get a lot of pucks on net. They've done just that, and they lead as a result. Coach's quick stick off the draw wins possession. A little bumping around, but still maintains possession. Makes the save with the glove. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone.
He's got such a...
This
is not going to count, James. The goaltender had no chance of playing that puck. This is going to be goaltender interference.
I know they didn't like the non-goal call, but the show must go on here. Here we go with a face-off. Vegas has won the draw, and they take possession in the neutral zone. Winnipeg's got the puck. Scores! Wow, the excellent execution on that one.
Yeah, that's a beautiful one-timer, but what I like about it is that he's already said he knows exactly where that puck is coming, and he just wires it home.
The Jets are now up by 2 here in the late goings of period number 2. And Cheryl, I really like their game tonight.
I love their game. They're playing so creative, James, and holding the majority of possession. It's all come not only with their puck possession, the player with the puck, but how about their work off the puck? They have so much support, and they're taking it to the net.
Moves it around along the half wall. Here's the pass in front. Can't connect the play. Vegas is across the line and in the offensive zone. Feeds it over. Poked away in the offensive end. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Tries to feed it over to Boma. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Boma's lugging the puck. Nice zone entry from the left. Here's a shot. Oh, and he denies it with a fantastic stop there. Takes the pass. Broken up with this. He might have a step here. He's clear. Slides it across. Oh, absolutely clutch at the stop.
Oh, you gotta love this stuff, James. The game within the game, and this is a one-on-one battle, and this goaltender, he knows exactly where he's at, and he wins it.
Here in the late goings of the period, Winnipeg's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. Grabs it in his own end. Now a quick pass to Messar. Poked away by Bradford. Coachie's got it across the line. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Less than a minute to go here in the second. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Trying to shake loose. Broken up from behind. Winnipeg's got possession of the puck. Fires it. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack because the third period is just around the corner.
Listen up, fans. For tonight only, all team jerseys are 15% off. With the price of ticket
We are moments away from the third period. The truth lies here. Well, here we go. The puck is dropped on period number 3. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Golden Knights are right where they should be in this game, James, and that is behind entering the third period. Why? They just haven't had the puck. It hasn't been on their stick, which means they haven't been able to generate anything offensively.
And they're off to the races for the loose puck. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Winnipeg's got the lead early in the third period. They have been the far busier team offensively tonight. Off the face-off, they take the puck.
Well, there was certainly pressure on the center to win this draw, coming off of an icing where everyone's tired. When you get the win, you get out of your zone.
The Jets carry it along the wall. Sends it to the middle, and that's stopped. Takes the pass from his goaltender. And he handles the cross-ice pass. And that pass goes off a stick. Gabo's got it along the wing.
The Jets' top line is coming onto the ice. They've been so effective. Their chemistry is unbelievable. They have a ton of motion, and they're real tough to defend.
The Golden Knights gain control of the puck against the wall. We got a penalty coming up here. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
The holding call is usually because you're a step behind, James. You're just caught off flat-footed, and once you take that hand off the stick, they're going to call it.
Guys, we know this PK is ranked toward the bottom of the league here, but they already killed off one penalty successfully tonight. They can stay true to their structure and gain good positioning. Maybe they can shut this one down too.
Winnipeg's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. And stops that big bomb. And just like that, they score! And they convert with the man advantage.
I love the patience of this power play. It's all about puck movement, and when you're going to let a shot go, you want to make sure that there's traffic net front, and that's exactly what happens. The goaltenders scream, and they find the back of the net.
Vegas has shifted the momentum here in the third, wouldn't you say, Cheryl?
Definitely, James, and I expect that there'll be a lot of shots coming from everywhere and a lot of bodies in front trying to screen the goalies.
Bradford's moving the puck through his own zone. Takes the feed. Boss plays the puck. Here's a pass down low. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall.
It's a low-scoring affair out there, and not for the lack of entertainment and high-quality chances. Just both teams unable to finish when they get into the wheelhouse around the goaltender. This can be extremely frustrating, but nonetheless, they just got to take a breath and find a way to finish.
Here's a shot!
Bait to play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Driving right to the front! And he loses control of the puck. Hammers it on net! And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Takes the feed at the point. Takes enough, but he's still got the puck. And he slides it quickly to Gabo.
Change up, change up.
Quick shot! How did he stop that one? The Bruins are on the schedule next, and when those two teams meet up, it's always a fun one. We'll see you then, I'm sure. Winnipeg's played one of their best games this season. They continue to dominate in the shot department and lead it here in the third. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. The Golden Knights play it along the boards. Good fight for the puck along the boards. The Golden Knights scoop it up along the boards. Slides it over with pace to Brissot. Smart defensive play there. And that's intercepted by Levis.
Winnipeg's working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all three zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, you're doing a great job of taking away passes.
And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Winnipeg's looking to close things out here late this third period as they continue to lead. Vegas has the puck in their own end. Here they come. And that's knocked away. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. Great read by Poitras. From point blank. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Fires it on net. Makes the save. Cool and calm under pressure. A critical draw here. Vegas has it in their own end. Looking for space inside the D zone. Great read with the stick. Vegas trailing here has pulled the goaltender, and the extra attacker's now out on the ice. Let's get the call.
A really tough time to take a penalty when your team has a one-goal lead in the dying minutes of the game. Now it's about the PK unit doing their thing.
That is a lonely cage at the other end of the ice here, Cheryl.
Well, it certainly is, and an extra attacker on the ice. Possession is critical. Got to win this face-off.
The Golden Knights win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Here's the pass, and that doesn't connect. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Here's a chance. The Jets gain possession of the defensive zone. Winnipeg's ready to go on the attack. A chance to head into the wide-open cage. It's an empty net goal.
On a sigh of relief as well, as it's a real insurance marker. You put it in the empty cage and you don't ice it, that's a good thing. Well, that goal just ignites a fire down the entire bench, and sometimes it's about the drive and the energy within a shift that can just change the course of an entire game. There's so many ebbs and flows, momentum shifts. This one is one of them.
The Jets may have found the insurance marker they needed on that last empty netter there, Cheryl.
Outside of a major hiccup, that should be it, James. That should seal the deal. That lead should get the win.
Vegas wins that face-off at center. Receives the pass. And out comes the extra attacker with the goaltender parked on the bench. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And that brings an end to this one here this evening. Well, they finally see their winning ways come to an end, but I'll tell you what, I still like their effort out there tonight, Cheryl.
Well, their effort was great, and they can continue momentum with this loss. And I know that sounds kind of funny when you don't win a game, but I'm telling you, they gave everything they had, and they had opportunities to win this game. So it was still a consistent effort that the coach will be happy with.
And the party's not over just yet, Pounder. Look at them here. They come back out onto the ice.
You gotta love it. Just a fun night all the way around, and they've stuck around, and they stick around, and so does their team. They come back down on the ice to say thank you and salute them.
Great night of action on the ice, and I can't wait to do it again. I know you can't wait either. So we'll see you next time, and real soon.